Hello everyone, it's Brittany Sewell from Ezra Snacks. I am the creator and co-founder of Ezra Snacks, a mom of 4 kids, and we are currently in this Cake Sugar Challenge together. And today in this week's training is all about talking to your kids, making your health journey for the entire family, a health journey for your family, talking to your kids about healthy eating, about wellness and all around healthy lifestyle, how to do that with your family. So in our world, there's stereotypically some verbiage and words and things like that with being healthy and being fit and making good food choices can be very like hush hush, or like you want to stay away from them because you don't want to struggle with diet culture, diet mentality, or get your kids, just constantly thinking even more about their self-image. But here's the thing, we're always thinking about it because we just have so many things around us that point us to that. So we want to create a healthy lifestyle for our entire family. And so this week we're going to talk about how to talk to them about that. And one way we're going to do that is by talking about words you can use, verbiage you can use in your family. And not only for your kids' sake, yes, to talk to your kids, but I want you to take this on for yourself too. And so some things like maybe instead of using the word healthy foods so that they're not so focused, especially if you have sometimes, a lot of times, young girls may struggle with this more because of comparison or because of things they see in magazines or on social media, or all the things they see and all the pretty faces and pretty bodies and do this, do that as women, what we should and shouldn't do. When they see that, sometimes we want to be careful with the words we use. So maybe using words like strong, so strong foods instead of healthy foods. Like, we don't want to be, oh, that's not healthy for you, or be some, you don't want to have this bad connotation to it. So how to create this good, positive verbiage and attitude around foods that are good for you. And one way I want to think about this, just want to kind of start the conversation with thinking about it this way. So really this training, more than facts about things, like in the past few weeks, we've been talking about the facts about sugar and what it does to us and how to read nutrition labels. A lot of that is factual. This is really going to be something that's going to begin to shift your mindset. So I want to encourage you to allow your mindset to be shifted with this training. Really think about the things I'm saying and take them in as yourself. Take them in for yourself. Make them something that allow them to come in and just create a new foundation of how you want to view food, of how you want to do food within your family, about how you want to make changes that will last. And start thinking about why you even care about this. Why does this matter? As I talk, I want you to ask yourself, but why? For me, why does this matter? And so first thing I want to start thinking about is that God created food. God created food that is enjoyable. So food's not, I'm a big believer that food fuels our body. It does. It fuels our body to be healthy and stay away from sickness. It fuels our body to have energy throughout the day, to move, to be strong, to be able to do things. It fuels our mind to have focus. It fuels our emotions. Yes, I believe the food choices we make fuel our emotions. So it can fuel them positively or negatively. They can fuel your immune system positively or negatively. So I do believe food is fuel, but I also believe that God created food to be enjoyed. Food was created to bring us together, to create fellowship together, to create community together. It's something that is good. And God, so if food was only fuel, you're only supposed to eat to have energy to go, food wouldn't taste good, right? Why would it even matter if it tasted good? You just, something you do and you go about your day, you got the fuel you need, the energy you need to keep going. No, food tastes good on purpose. The Lord gave us good tasting food. He gave us fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, grains, bread, all these things that are natural from the earth in their full sense. And so instead of having this mindset of I'm unhealthy, I'm overweight, I gotta lose weight, I'm addicted to sugar, all this mindset that you're constantly negative. Food is negative, food is negative, food is too hard, food is overpowering me, food is overtaking my, mental capacity. Instead of having that mindset, I want you to think that food can be enjoyable. And I want you to, instead of thinking about it with guilt or with frustration, I want you to begin to think about food as for enjoyment and fellowship. But that doesn't mean go overindulge and eat all the sweets and enjoy it like that. I mean, find foods that God created for us to enjoy and begin to enjoy it and appreciate it and be thankful for it. Realize an orange is really juicy, really delicious, has great flavor, and it's really good for my body. Thank you, Lord, for this orange, and enjoy it. Take time to sit and eat your food and enjoy it. Don't just fast food eat your food and just meaninglessly eat junk. Eat things that you can enjoy. Have you ever had a date? Do you know what a date is? A date is a wonderful, wonderful fruit. I'm not even sure what kind it is because it's so not known, but I use it a lot in things. and they're actually good just to snack on. They are so sweet. It's incredible how sweet they are. The Lord created that. Like, it's a natural thing. It's not man-made. It's not something someone has to put multiple ingredients in. It's something that has been grown and made, and it is so sweet and so delicious. If you add some nut butter to it and some chocolate chips, it's even sweeter. It tastes like candy. It's insane. So think about things and begin to look at food as a way to enjoy it. Be thankful for it. And we're going to talk over the course of the next couple of weeks that we have together as we kick sugar about how to really create this mindset of a long-term lifestyle, a lifestyle that will fuel your family, that will be good for your family, that will be good for you. And I want you to begin to be thankful for food, be thankful for your body, and not only think negatively. But I do want you to think about this whole concept that we're doing. If you're a mom out there, a parent out there, don't just take all these things that you're learning on for yourself. Take it on for your family, because that's something we tend to do. We just tend to think, well, I'm the older one. I'm the one that this matters for. This matters for the whole family. So let's talk about more about how to talk to our kids about this. Like I said, maybe say strong foods instead of healthy foods. Don't differentiate kid food and adult food. That's something I saw a lot with a lot of people having trouble about what kind of foods do I feed my family? How do I feed my family a healthy meal without having like 2 meals? Like, I made this like wonderful pasta meal or whatever it is, or chicken and broccoli or something. But for the kids, y'all can just have mac and cheese cups, or y'all can just have peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Don't do that. Don't have kid food and adult food. Let the food you eat be the food you eat together as a family. Enjoy the food you eat. We're thinking strong foods, not just healthy foods, strong foods. And then think about feel-good foods over diet. Instead of thinking diet and does this fit my diet or does this fit how I eat, think feel-good foods. And begin to not only ask yourself, but ask your children, does this food make your body feel good? Do you feel good afterwards? Do you feel strong afterwards? Do you feel energetic afterwards? Or think about that for yourself. When you're driving through the drive-thru somewhere and you're about to order something, think, is this food going to make me feel good long-term? Is this food a strong food that's going to fuel my body with the energy I need for the rest of the day, or the mental focus I need for the rest of the day? And so some of the things we're going to talk about this week is how to do that with kids. How to think about eating foods that God created. So one way we do that is by talking about eating the rainbow. That's one thing we do with our family. We eat the rainbow. So we eat colors of the rainbow. And we're going to give you a chart this week to use for yourself, if this is hard for you too, but also for your children. Get everyone involved. Have this chart printed out, put it up, give yourself little stars or stickers or whatever it looks like. And do this with your kids, this challenge to eat the rainbow throughout the week. Whether you want to do it in a day, every day, or just the whole week, eat the rainbow. Eat colors that are good for you. I'm going to tell you different types of food that fit the different colors that are good for you. Oranges, well, that's orange. Something purple, something blue, because God created vibrant, good foods for us. So we're going to begin to talk about eating food that God created, eating the rainbow throughout the week. And so a few ways we can talk about that is, and as you go and you choose a food, I want you and your kids to begin to ask yourself, is this a food God created? Or, okay, you have a meal that you're cooking for the family. Is there a food that God created within this meal? Do you only have pasta and canned something? I can't even think of it right now. But if you ask yourself, is there a food that God created here? If not, grab a food that God created, like broccoli, and add it to your meal for that day, so that you can have food that God created. Another question, is this a strong food? Ask yourself that. Like I said, when you go into the line to get some food fast that you need, ask yourself, is this a strong food? Does this food make your body feel good? Ask yourself that. And don't just say, yeah, this dessert right now because I'm stressed out makes you feel good. No, is it going to long-term make your body feel good? Does this food fuel my body? Ask yourself that. Ask your children that. Does this food fuel your body? Does this fuel you to be able to go out and play soccer tomorrow at your game? Does this fuel you to have enough energy to keep up with your routine that you're dancing to? Is this going to fuel your body? Is this a food that makes my brain sharp? Now that is a good one, and sometimes we don't realize that food affects our brain, our mental focus. A lot of times we talked about with sugar addiction, there is a lot of mental clarity that comes from eating good foods, that comes from not getting bogged down by sugar and sweets. So ask yourself, is this making my brain sharp? Does this food give me energy? Do I have the energy to sit up in class and do the work my teachers asked me to, or is it making me fall asleep? Do I have the energy to finish the afternoon after this lunch that I'm going out with my friends, to finish the afternoon and get all the work I need to get done at work? Or is it going to take away my energy? So these are some of the questions. I'm going to list these in the group this week for you to have to begin to ask yourself and your children. And so we just want to be thinking about, taking the challenge with our kids to eat the rainbow, to begin to talk about food positively. Don't always be talking about, oh, I can't eat that. Oh, I can't eat that. No, begin to say, yes, I am so excited that we get to eat this wonderful fruit that God created. Begin to talk about food, about how wonderful it is, about how tasty it is. Enjoy the food, be thankful for it, and talk about how God created foods for us so that we could enjoy them, so that we could, have good health and all the things. And so I just want you to begin to think about that this week. Those are some of the ways I want to encourage you to begin to talk to your kids. And I'm just telling you, even if you have older kids, you might be thinking, I have teenagers. They've been used to all the little Debbies, all the junk that I've been putting in our house. Don't be afraid to tell your kids, look, I'm learning some new things. I'm realizing that I'm not helping us live our best life. I'm not helping us fuel our bodies the best way we can. I'm not doing the things, taking care of our bodies like God asked us to, and with the foods he created. So we're going to do this as a family. We're going to begin to eat foods that make us strong. Foods, you don't have to say healthy or foods that are better for you. You can just say foods that make us strong, foods that God created. We're going to enjoy the food that God created. Tell your kids that if they're older, so that they know what to expect. They're not just like, what's mom doing? Why is she doing this? But do it and talk to them about it and make this a family thing and encourage your kids to get involved. I've said this before, but encourage your kids to be part of making the menu for the week. Let them tell you what's something that they want to eat this week. Okay, we're going to grocery shop for that. Hey, we're all going to come together Sunday afternoon and we're going to meal prep. I want you to cut this vegetable, you cook this meat, and we'll have it all ready for the week. Ask your older kids, hey, why don't you cook a meal this week? You pick a meal. I'll help you look up a recipe, we'll make it, or buy them a cookbook. Get them involved. Make cooking together something that the family does together, and talk about why this random vegetable that you decide to eat is good for you. Look up some facts about what it does for your body. Talk about, how this vegetable makes us strong? It does this. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, whatever it is. Begin to talk about what that is, why that's good for your body, and why you should care about it. And then just begin to eat more at home together. And so these are just ways I want to encourage you to begin to change your mindset, begin to help your family change their mindset, and do this together, because you're worth it, you guys. I want y'all to start thinking, like I said, long-term, about how to create a lifestyle of this, why you care about this. And just for me, why I want to be teaching you about this, something that I've cared about for years and years as I've been doing health and fitness stuff, as I wrote my cookbook, as we started Ezra Snacks, as I've helped moms give up sugar or learn how to eat healthy or learn how to implement working out in their life. My biggest desire is to help moms live their healthiest life so that they can live a long life, so that you can live long, you can enjoy life, you can do fun things with your kids, you can be confident. I truly believe that as we are living a healthier lifestyle, we're more confident. That means we want to take pictures with our kids. We want to get out and have fun adventures with our kids. We're more willing to take chances on dreams of ours and things that we know God's called us to, so that we live the fullest life we can, because our life is limited on earth. I want you to live a long, happy, healthy life to the fullest, doing the things God created you to do, and then leave a healthy legacy for your children. So don't just do this for yourself, do it for your family, so that they can grow up already having this great foundation. Even if they're teenagers right now, you can still begin to do this. They can have a foundation of eating strong foods, of doing things God created them to do, of enjoying the food God created them for, eating things that make their body feel good and fuel their body. They can have that foundation ahead of time. They don't have to do it as an adult alone like you might be doing now, but they'll already have that. You can do it together, you can learn it together, and you can implement it together. So that's part of my why and why I even do this. I want you to begin to think of what your why is and why you care about all this. Why does this matter to you? Why is it worth it to have this conversation with your family, or begin to use these different words with your family, or to begin to try to eat the rainbow? I realize I was wearing my rainbow earrings, not on purpose, but kind of fits. But why we want to eat the rainbow during the week. Why does that matter to you? Think about it, and let's continue.